Zone Eater. That sounds cool. Zone Eater. Attack 250, defense. That's horrible. Absolutely buns.
You think that's a good reward for your victory?
No.
I made my 12-year-old nephew play YuGiOh Forbidden Memories, one of the hardest games from my childhood. Why? Well, because I love it. And as the years went on, I forgot what it was like to play it for the first time. I remember all the weird mechanics and still have a collection of fusion possibilities bouncing around in my head. But I don't remember the actual experience of learning the game. Since he's the same age I was when I first played Forbidden Memories, I figured watching him play it for the first time could unlock some of my own Forbidden Memories. And to make his first experience with the game best align with my own, I will be offering next to no help at all, if I can avoid it. So I pulled my nephew away from his phone, got out my notepad, booted up the game, and just watched.
This game looks like it was made out of potato.
I mean, you're not wrong. Well, technically you are wrong, but they tried. Look, it looks good.
Yeah, there's some Spy Kids 3D type.
Immediately, he got stuck somewhere I didn't expect. Entering his name. What's your name? Nice job.
Wait. Delete him.
I think it's these arrows. Oh, try hitting square. Just put whatever name you want.
Lord. No. Okay, who made this game, bro? Made this game.
Okay, what do you're trying to put lard or whatever?
Lord. I know how to spell Lord, but I'm trying to like make it lowercase.
Don't worry about the lowercaseness. Alright, it's like a shooting game now. You're just blasting the letters.
Lord.
You want 2 big letters and 1 little one?
Oh, the little letters are down here.
Okay,
Okay, I understand it now. Lord.
You've conquered the first level, entering your name.
Is your name Lord? Yes, it is.
Then the story began.
This guy. Oh, you got the crimson chin. Where's the hands like that? You got sausage fingers. Forbidden Memories.
We made it to the map, and right away it wasn't very clear where he was supposed to go. Where are you going?
Pharaoh. Is it like Super Mario? Pharaoh's Palace. Duel Ground. Let's check that out.
He jumped into the first duel against Tiana and was hit with the deck building screen.
How about a duel? Okay. All right, Mushroom Man. Oh no. How many cards? This is my deck. Oh crap! I don't know what any of this means. Dig Beak, Doron. You're a Doron. Drollbird. Lunar. It's a big name, so I'm assuming that's good. Dark Hole. Bat. Needle Ball. Muka. Drooling Lizard. I don't know what to do. I do it. Hero of the East. La Leroon. Doron. Dig Beak. What am I doing? I don't know what to do.
2 hours later.
Wings of Wicked Fart. If I just do all of them. So who's gonna stop me? What the freak? So what's the dueling aspect of this? I thought this was a duel. I like the whole puzzle. What is this? Your deck isn't ready yet? What do you mean? I did all of them.
We finally made it to the actual duel, and as expected, it was confusing.
Goodness. LP. So that's my health?
He learned how to place cards.
Throw out Mushroom Man. What? Something Guardian Star? Jupiter? Sun's bigger. What? It's this? Okay. I did it on the field. Dude, make sure Mushroom Man go. Mushroom Man, I choose you. Go. Find in moist areas. This monster launches poison spores against its enemies. Then go do that. It's not doing anything. Probably there's no enemies, but what do I do now? Starting to remember from the last time we played YuGiOh.
He saw the opponent fuse
What is going on?
and even tried it himself.
Oh.
And then he finally learned how to attack.
Attack him. Boom. Attack. Boom. Minus 900. Attack you. Boom. Attack him. Boom. This guy's really bad at the game, I'll be honest. This guy's just letting me hit him. He's not doing very good. Oh yeah, Uranus. Attack him. Boom. You attack. And I'm not done. Again. Boom. Minus 900. I killed him. Let's go.
Nice job.
I think I kind of got it.
He won his first duel, and I couldn't be more proud. He was actually enjoying himself too. He excitedly jumped into the next duel against Villager 1, and then this happened.
It's like constantly just ringing in my ear.
I think the game froze.
Was it that good that a game froze?
We restarted the game, and this time he absolutely destroyed the name your character screen.
King PP. No. King PP.
This time he dueled Simon Muron.
I have to do this guy? I had to keep listening. I'm trying to cook this guy right here.
He came up with his very first strategy.
My idea is just to try to get him out as fast as possible. It's like attack every turn.
And even used his first magic card.
Magic? Alright, let's test this back row theory. Never mind, I guess I just used it immediately.
He was actually doing really well. Then Simon fused for a zombie warrior and the tables turned.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's a PG channel.
That's a flick. Are we serious right now, bro? I'm actually getting my butt handed to me right now. It's not good.
Then Simon fused for an armored zombie, and
I thought I was winning at first. Now I'm just getting absolutely, like, stir-fried.
he eventually lost.
Oh my gosh. Oh, what? I just got in the game again. What? The game restarts. I just got back in the game.
After restarting the game yet again, he found his way to the card shop.
Card shop. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at this dude. Look at the top of his head. Oh my goodness. It's like solar flare. My gosh. Bro, the neck to chin ratio is non-existent. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna stop claiming this.
He started to get a better idea of how the deck building worked, and even went and looked at his new card.
Zone Eater. That sounds cool. Attack 250. Defense. That's horrible.
This time, he faced Tiana again. He started to understand how defense worked.
So if I get a card with a lot of defense and I turn it sideways, is that like a trap?
And beat her easily. Nice job. Things were finally going well. He made it to the festival, met Seto.
Are you serious? You're not very good. Just because I beat you does not mean I'm the best duelist like ever.
And Jono.
Monkey, we'll put him in his place. Don't call me buddy.
Then he went to the palace and started yet another duel with Simon. But at this point, we had been playing for over an hour and it started to feel like torture. So I decided to help him out. I showed him how to look at his opponent's cards, and then you can hit triangle on it so you can see what card they played. How the Guardian Star system worked based on memory alone. Now look at your cards. Moon and Neptune, and yours is a skeleton. So now there's kinds of cards, and then these are the different ones you can set. Of the Mercury, Venus, and all that crap.
Oh, okay.
And with that, he beat Simon.
And rank.
There you go. And look, you got Monster Eye, number 402. So if you remember 402, you can find it easy.
Okay.
He started a duel with Jono and checked out his new reward.
230. That's so butt. Oh my gosh.
For A rank, what do you think?
This is horrible.
This time, I tried to show him how to fuse, which in hindsight, I didn't do a good job explaining. Hit up there. Now pick whatever you want. And then use your brain. What are you fusing together? And does it make sense? It has to do with these symbols and the kind of gender of the card and stuff. And like the picture. So just say the things together and see if it makes any sense. Like Aqua Fairy. Does that make sense?
Sounds like a type of water.
So maybe it might work.
Let's do it.
Okay, it didn't. But you have to do trial and error.
It work.
But he did finally make his first successful fusion.
We got Clayface. He's rock. Doesn't. Whatever. Oh my gosh, it worked.
Cherubin the Fire Knight, if I'm saying that correctly.
Uranus. Oh my gosh, it worked.
But despite this newfound knowledge, he still lost. At this point, he had learned so much and was doing pretty well considering he knew absolutely nothing about how to play. I was excited to see him keep improving, but unfortunately, he was pretty much over it.
This game's pretty stupid, bro.
And honestly, I don't blame him. He was a trooper to make it this far. But then he asked me something I didn't expect.
How'd you play this as a kid? Yeah, but any other game would probably be better than that.
This caught me off guard. I had to think about it for a while, and eventually I realized a fatal flaw in my experiment. Though I could replicate a few parts of my childhood experience, there was a lot missing. First off, he always had a good amount of games to choose from growing up, which I didn't really have. And secondly, and most importantly, I wanted to play this game because I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! He thinks it's cool and all, but I was on a totally different level. From the time the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game came out, I was obsessed, using all my chore money to buy booster packs, spending long nights reading all the cards and developing strategies, or just staring at the art, admiring the amount of detail in even the worst of cards. Not to mention the show was running on my TV every weekend, and I was dueling with my friends every chance I got. The only thing that was missing was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Video game. In my mind, it's all I needed to fix the card game's biggest problem: needing friends to play it. With a video game, I could play the computer as much as I wanted to get my Yu-Gi-Oh! Fix. When I found out there was a Yu-Gi-Oh! PS1 game, I just had to have it. I was over the moon thinking of all the strategies I could implement and all the cards I could get without spending any money. Then I finally got the game and it was weird. Like, way weird. Forbidden Memories was nothing like the card game I knew and loved. Sure, it had some of the same cards, but the actual game itself was inherently different. The strategies I had developed were useless. I remember now being a little disappointed at first. And as I sat there in front of my CRT TV in the family living room, I had two choices: say screw this game and go back to playing Crash 2 for the millionth time, or dedicate to learning forbidden memories. So that's what I did. I spent hours and hours getting my cheeks slapped until I understood it. It was all trial and error, and I would get so frustrated, but I just kept playing because I loved Yu-Gi-Oh, no matter what form it took. So that's really the difference. My nephew didn't go through the same things I did, and he simply doesn't care about a 20-plus-year-old game loosely based on something he barely cares about. So even though this little experiment didn't go as planned, I still gained a lot of insight on some forgotten chunks of my childhood, and now totally understand where my lifelong obsession with card games came from. What did my nephew gain from this, you ask? Honestly, probably nothing. But he was happy to spend some time with me, and in return for the punishment I put him through, I agreed to play one of his favorite games, Risk of Rain 2. So that's about it. If you played Forbidden Memories back in the day, I would love to hear your stories about cracking this beautiful mess of a game. Did any of you actually beat it? I remember making it to the labyrinth as a kid, which I was surprised to find out was actually pretty close to the end. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to Goose Quest. See you next time.